The Grand Canyon. Just saying the name paints a picture. It's huge, miles wide, a mile deep, carved by the mighty Colorado River over millions of years. This place is a true wonder of the world, a spectacle of nature's raw power and incredible artistry. When you stand on its rim, you feel small. You feel the weight of time. The colors shift with the sun, from deep reds to purples and oranges. It's a place that humbles you, makes you think about the vastness of our planet and the eons it took to create such a masterpiece. It truly is a geological marvel, a testament to persistence and the slow, steady work of natural forces. This vastness holds secrets. It's not just rock and river. It's a place filled with an air of mystery. Think about all those hidden side canyons, those dark caves. What could be tucked away in those remote corners, far from any trail? Native American tribes have lived here for centuries. They have their own stories, their own legends, connected to this sacred ground. These tales speak of spirits, of creation, and of connections to the earth that run incredibly deep. The canyon whispers these ancient stories to those who are willing to listen, carrying them on the winds that sweep through its depths. It's human nature to fill grand places with grand stories. The bigger the mystery, the wilder the tales. And the Grand Canyon? It's one of the biggest canvases for imagination on Earth. People have always been drawn to the unknown, to the possibility of something extraordinary hidden just out of sight. Could there be lost cities, forgotten treasures, civilizations that rose and fell, leaving only faint traces for us to puzzle over? These are the questions that spark the adventurer's spirit, the desire to explore and uncover what has been lost to time. So, it's no surprise that a place like the Grand Canyon has become a magnet for legends. One of the most intriguing, most persistent, is the story of a hidden Egyptian treasure. Yes, you heard that right. Egyptian artifacts, hieroglyphs, even mummies, supposedly found deep within a cave system. It sounds like something straight out of an adventure movie, doesn't it? The idea of an ancient civilization from across the ocean making its way to the heart of Arizona is a tantalizing thought, one that captures the imagination and refuses to let go easily. It's a story that blends the familiar with the utterly unexpected. The whole wild story really took off on April 5th, 1909. That's when the Arizona Gazette, a Phoenix newspaper, published a front-page article. The headline was a grabber: Explorations in Grand Canyon, Mysteries of Immense Rich Cavern Brought to Light. It told the tale of an explorer, a man named G. E. Kincaid. He supposedly worked for the Smithsonian Institution. This wasn't just some random prospector's claim. It had an air of official backing, which made people sit up and take notice. The newspaper's article promised discoveries that would rewrite history as we knew it. According to the Gazette, Kincaid was rafting down the Colorado River. He was searching for minerals. He spotted an unusual opening, a cave, high up on a sheer canyon wall, about 2,000 feet above the river. It was in a remote, dangerous part of the canyon, almost inaccessible. He climbed up, squeezed inside, and what he claimed to find was astonishing. He described a massive underground citadel, a network of tunnels and rooms. He said it was clearly man-made, carved out of the solid rock with precision. This wasn't a natural formation, but a deliberate construction. The article went into incredible detail about the artifacts. Kincaid supposedly found tablets covered in Egyptian hieroglyphs. There were copper tools, pottery of a distinct design, and even statues. Some of these statues were said to resemble Egyptian deities. And then, the most sensational claim of all, mummies. Not just one, but many, wrapped in dark fabric, laid out in crypts. The story painted a picture of an entire lost Egyptian colony, hidden away in the American Southwest. It was a mind-blowing proposition, suggesting transoceanic voyages thousands of years ago. Imagine reading that in 1909. No internet, no instant fact-checking. Just this incredible story splashed across the front page. It would have been the talk of the town, the state, maybe even the country. The idea of an advanced ancient civilization like Egypt having an outpost in the Grand Canyon was revolutionary. It challenged everything known about the pre-Columbian Americas. The Smithsonian, a respected institution, was supposedly involved. This lent a huge amount of credibility to Kincaid's fantastic claims, making it seem like a genuine, groundbreaking discovery was on the horizon. So, with such a dramatic story, where's the proof? Where are these amazing artifacts? Well, this is where the story starts to unravel. If the Smithsonian Institution had truly funded Kincaid and found an Egyptian treasure trove, it would be one of the biggest archaeological discoveries ever. It would be in every museum, every history book, but official records from the Smithsonian show no such expedition. They have no record of a G.E. Kincaid working for them in that capacity, nor any artifacts from such a find in their collections. Archaeologists and scientists are pretty united on this one. They say the story is a myth, a hoax, or at best a misunderstanding. There's simply no credible evidence to support it. No photographs of the artifacts have ever surfaced. No follow-up expeditions by the Smithsonian or anyone else have ever confirmed Kincaid's claims. The location of the supposed cave is incredibly vague in the original article, described as being in a remote area near Marble Canyon. Many have searched, but no one has ever rediscovered this immense, rich cavern. It's like trying to find a ghost. Furthermore, the whole idea of an ancient Egyptian presence in the Americas just doesn't fit with what we know about history and archaeology. There's no other supporting evidence, no Egyptian writing, tools, or settlements found anywhere else in North or South America. The civilizations of the Americas, like the Maya, Aztec, and ancestral Puebloans, developed independently with their own unique cultures and technologies. The logistics of ancient Egyptians sailing across the Atlantic, navigating up the Colorado River, and building a hidden city are also highly improbable, to say the least. The 1909 article itself has problems. Some researchers suggest it might have been an April Fool's joke that got out of hand, given its publication date of April 5th, close enough to raise suspicion. Or perhaps it was just sensational journalism, a common practice in that era to sell more newspapers. The details are often inconsistent or fantastical. Without concrete evidence, verifiable sources, or any physical artifacts, the scientific community overwhelmingly dismisses the Grand Canyon Egyptian treasure as a fascinating piece of folklore, but not factual history. The silence from the supposed discoverers after the initial splash is also very telling. So, if there's no real proof, why does this story refuse to die? Why are people still talking about Egyptian treasure in the Grand Canyon over a century later? I think it's because we love a good mystery. We love the idea of what if. What if the experts are wrong? What if there's something incredible out there, just waiting to be rediscovered? The legend taps into our innate curiosity and our desire for the world to be more magical and mysterious than it sometimes seems. It's a romantic notion, a hidden chapter of history. The story also plays into a fascination with lost civilizations and ancient astronauts or hyperdiffusionist theories. Ideas that ancient cultures were more interconnected than mainstream history suggests. People are drawn to narratives that challenge conventional thinking. The thought of Egyptians with their pyramids and pharaohs having a secret connection to the majestic Grand Canyon is undeniably alluring. It connects two iconic and awe-inspiring parts of our world. It's a David and Goliath story for history buffs, the lone explorer against the established narrative, hinting at a truth too big to be revealed. This legend has definitely had a cultural impact. It's inspired countless amateur explorers, treasure hunters, and adventurers to search the Grand Canyon's remote corners. Books have been written, documentaries of varying quality been made. It fuels a sense of adventure, the dream of making that one astounding discovery that changes everything. Even if the treasure isn't real, the quest itself can be an adventure, leading people to explore beautiful and wild places they might not otherwise see. It becomes a part of the canyon's mystique. Ultimately, whether the Egyptian treasure in the Grand Canyon is real or not, the story itself has power. It reminds us that there are still unknowns. It encourages us to look beyond the surface, to question, and to dream. The Grand Canyon is already a place of incredible wonder. This legend just adds another layer to its enigmatic charm. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with the past, with mystery, and with the thrill of the chase. And sometimes the story is just as captivating as any treasure could ever be. It keeps the spirit of exploration alive. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.